Hi everybody, today I will show you how to create registration form in Elementor. So let's begin. Alright, so to create the registration form, what we need to do, we have to install the plugin. So for that, we have to go inside the plugin, and from here we have to click on the add new. Alright, so in the plugin, what we need to do, we have to search for HD Mega. As you can see that at the top of the search, we have HD Mega Absolute add-on for Elementor. So we have to install and activate this. So I have already installed and activated this. So all I need to do is to click on HD Mega add-ons. In the dashboard of HD Mega, we have to go inside the elements, and in the element, as you can see that we have the widget list. So in the widget list, we actually have to enable the user register form. By default, user register form is not enabled. So all you need to do is that you have to enable this from here. And you can also see that we have user login form, but right now we will only use the user register form. So we have to enable this. And after that, what we need to do, we have to go inside the pages. And in the pages, we have to click on the add new. So here we just have to write down the title. So that would be registration form. So now all I need to do is to click on edit with Elementor. And then we will be redirected to the Elementor editor. Okay. So here we have to create our register form. So let's click on the add new container, click on the single column structure. And now what I need to do, I have to click here and I will simply search for form here. And as you can see this, we have the user register form by HD Mega. So let's drag this and put this here. And you will be able to see pre-designed register form here. Alright. So as you can see that in the register form, we have the style, we have the register heading, and we have the register form. So let's try to use the different style here. So at the moment, we have the 6 different style. So let's try style number 6. Alright, so this is looking fine, but I would actually go with something else, something simple. So let's just try to click on the style 4. Alright, so as you can see here, the style 4 is looking really simple and elegant. So I'll simply go with this style. And we also have the register heading. So if I want to enable or if I want to show the heading and the content, let's just click here and you will be able to see register heading and content. Okay, so we have this text here in the register heading and the content. So in the heading, I would actually write down registration form, and in the content, I would keep the values like this. Okay, and we also have the register heading login. So if I just enable this, you will be able to see the sign in link here. So from here, I can simply go to the login, but at the moment, I would like to disable this. Okay. So you can see the register form here. So in the register form, we have the first name, last name, nickname, website, biographical information, terms and condition. And after that, we have the label and custom placeholder. So I would actually like to show the first name and last name and website and biographical information. All right. So I want to go with these fields here. Okay, so if you want to change the placeholder here, so you can simply add the custom placeholder. All you need to do is to click here, and from here you can change the placeholder of our fields. But right now I would go with the default value, so let's disable this. And after that we have the submit button label. So if you want to change the text of the submit button, you can change it from here. And if you want to redirect the page after register, so when you register your account or the information, if you want to redirect to the login page, so I would need to enable this option here. And here I have to paste the URL where I want you to redirect. But at the moment, I would keep the default value. And after that, we have the all login text and the login button. So if I just enable the login text, you can see here we have this login content as well. But I will simply disable this. And in the last, we have the login button. So if I just enable the login button, you will be able to see the login button here. And I can also add the custom login URL here but this feature is actually the part of the pro version. So that is why I cannot enable this value or the feature. Okay. So the login button is not looking really great here. So that is why I would like to disable this. And in the last, we have the buttons alignment. So if I want to set the alignments of the button, I will simply play around with these values here. Okay. So that is enough of the register form. So now we'll simply go inside the style to see that how much we can customize our form here. So in the style, we have the form wrappers, we have the register heading, we have the input, text area, submit button. All right. So in the form wrapper, as you can see this, we have the background type. So I can simply change the background color here if I want to, or I can also add the background image. So let's click here, and from here, you can see this, I can change the background color of our form. But right now, I will simply keep the default value. All right. And we can also add the border radius and the box shadow, and we can add the margin and the padding. So in the padding, I would like to add the value of around 50 px. Okay, so now this is looking better. So we have some spacing around our registration form. All right, so now let's close this, and I would actually like to customize the register heading. Okay, so in the register heading, as you can see this, we have the alignment and the padding. So if I want to align this into the center, you can see this, we have aligned this into the center, and now we have the heading title style. So in the heading title style, we have the typography, we have the header color, we have the margin, and after that, we have the header content. So we have the same options in the header content as well. And if I want to change the color of the link and link hover color, I can simply do it from here. Okay, so let's click on the input. So in the input, as you can see this, we have the similar kind of options such as the margin padding, and we also have the input area padding. So I can also set the height from here. So we have the color and the border. So we can change the text color and the placeholder color from here, and we can also add the background color if you want to. So let's click here and try to add the background color. You can see this, we can simply add the background color here, but I will simply go with the default value. All right, but I can also add the image if I want to, and we also have the border type. So if I just click on the solid and give it a width here, now you will be able to see the border on our input fields. So let's just go back to the default value in the border type, and in the similar way, we have the text area. So if I just click on the text area, we will be able to see the similar kind of options here as well. And in the last, we have the submit button. So in the submit button, as you can see this, we have the same kind of options such as color, typography, and background type, and margin padding, height, width, and in the last, we have the border type. And we also have the option of errors and success, but this option is actually available for the pro users. Okay. So in the last, we also have the advanced settings. So if you want to play around with the layout, with the motion effects, transform, background, border, mask, responsiveness, and attributes, and the custom CSS, you can do it from here. Right now, I would just simply like to publish our registration form. So let's click here. And now let's just click on have a look. All right, so I'm actually logging into my account. So I actually have to copy the URLs from here. And now what I need to do, I have to open up another browser. And here, let's just paste the value here. And you will be able to see our registration form. So this is how our form is looking. It is looking really simple and elegant. So this is how we can create registration form. And if you really find this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.